How's it, everybody? Goten Link here. We are back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we are taking down the Gamma 1 and the Gamma's 2 stage. Honestly, out of all the new stages, right? I mean, Bio Broly and some Max are kind of gimmicky. I actually think this might be the hardest stage because there's a lot going on here that you have to learn to play around. So we're actually going to do our first clear with this stage with the Int Hybrids team. You know, always try to use a non-new-ish team, right? These guys have been out since GDC. The guys have made their return, so I think it's fair to run the trio as our lead here, and everybody else is obviously older units on the team. So we're going to do what we can with this setup here. So the reason things get tricky here is in basically all three of the phases, right? Anything after turn one is extremely dangerous, right? Like I think the Gamma 1 phase here is... right, I think he gets like 200% stronger on turn 2. So that makes him very dangerous to most of the units. But the nice thing is, right, assuming we don't kill here on turn 1, right, we do have our buffed up Gohan for to be able to face tank whatever is going to happen on turn 2 here. Same thing with the second phase, and then the third phase is actually where it gets really tricky because yeah, you do have 2 turns before they get fully built up. There we go. Nice. All right, you have 2 turns before they get fully built up. Once they get fully built up, you're talking about a 28 million super that they can deal, and they can deal it twice. So it's pretty dangerous, and even their normals I think are a little bit dangerous too, and that phase. So there we go. We get an additional super. So the basic game plan is until the final phase, we're going to keep Int Gohan and Tech Gohan together, and then AGL Gohan and the other Int Gohan trio together, just so everybody can stack up who needs to stack up. Yeah. So like this phase right here, like this super is 200% stronger than the first one, and so if we actually pull that up real quick, how much does that do? There we go. All right. Well, let's grab that. So we get our support with Fizz Kid Goku. He's not really going to be attacking this much here. In fact, if we dodge. Okay, whatever. I'll tell you. So it doesn't actually matter how much he does because he decided he wanted to dodge, which is great. Yeah, the friend here's got a little bit of dodge. Honestly, I think I need to adjust mine to give them a little bit of. Give them a little bit more crit. I feel like I don't have enough crit on my trio here. So now the thing about this next fight here is Gamma 1 here can stun, or is it seal or stun? It's one of those. Here if the super connects. So we're gonna switch into the brats here, so we can just straight up dodge. There you go. Look at that. That's what we want. All right, there we go. And we get 78 million on the first attempt here. Very nice. Oh yeah, 200% stronger. So that was an 8 mil super from Gamma 1 there. Or Gamma 2 on the last one. And then... okay. There we go. Perfect. We're just going to keep letting him stack up, right? I feel like his attack is going to be great for us. Now, we did pull a trick here. We did pull the Fizz Brats, and that is because, as you can see, we're going to float them off, and if we play our cards right, we're going to drop that. We should be able to live the normal. There's only one normal there, so we have a medium % chance to dodge, so 30% chance. So it's possible we could dodge this, but even if we don't, I'm pretty sure we can live the normal here post super, which is all we really need to do. Right? If there was more than one attack there, obviously it would be trouble, but there's only one, so we're good. Perfect. Yeah, 200k there, and they live. And then what that means is we'll have a guaranteed dodge turn when we enter the final phase here. So, seeing as our brats didn't crit on the last one, that tells me they really should have given them more crit. They really should. But I mean, they want you to stack up Gohan a little bit more. So we're gonna try that with a friend here. Let's see if we can stack up Gohan a little bit more. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get the dodge again. But let's do this. Yes! Ah-ha-ha. So we get a little more crit there with the friend. Excellent. Yeah, that extra crit build I think is going to help a little bit. And I need to adjust my. I think when the hidden potential thing comes back to 1, I'm going to adjust mine to a little more crit. Because yeah, missing those crits not going to be good for this fight. Excellent. Additional normal. Okay. Now, AGL Gohan's going to stack up a little bit here. I mean, I guess it's helpful, too, because the AGL Goten and Trunks, they do give a little bit of crit support, which is very helpful. So that is why I brought them for this, because, one, the orb changing is also going to help dealing with the bombs, as you guys saw. That's a big thing, right? That's the real good thing about this youth team is that, there's several different orb changers here that can help us manage the bombs that are coming out of the 2 phases here. Very nice. Okay, so we don't kill this turn, which means we have a 3rd turn here against these guys. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we did with the other Gohan, but hang on, I want to check something here. Okay, their build-up is only on the 12 key, though. Yeah, let's just keep it going. It's obviously we don't want to put Tech Gohan there in front. There we go, a little bit of damage reduction there. We obviously don't want to put Tech Gohan there in front. Although it would be nice. There we go. We get the dodge, and then 80 mil. Perfect. Yeah, there goes the crit, right? Okay, and so now into the final phase where things get a little dangerous. But I actually think this turn is going to be rock solid. So we're going to swap back into the Brats. We're going to use their active skill, so guaranteed dodge now, and there's a couple of attacks there, so putting them in front also will allow us to activate the unit super, which will give extra. Really, no crit on the active. Okay, yeah. All right, and then if we grab this, that should drop our health, and then boom, we have the AGL Gohan's active, which will help the next turn, which doesn't have that free dodge. Well, we will have a free dodge in slot 1, so it doesn't really matter. But there we go. It'll help Tech Gohan for sure. There we go. Guaranteed dodge. Oh, wow, both supers in slot 1. Talk about luck. Yeah, so, I mean, right now, that super is a 6.3 million super. Actually, a little more, right? Because he's got that 50% raise on his super attack effect. So that second super was like, 100% raised by the end, right? So that second super was over 10 million. Yeesh. There we go. 80 mil. Perfect. Remember, so after they're done, this is... Garrett 90 mil, yes. And then remember, they are building on that 12 key for 4 turns. Missing some crits, then some supers, though. That puts us in a really dangerous position that I don't like being in. Now, remember, we did do their active skill, which is giving a 20% buff for all youth on the team. And so that's going to allow this turn now to deal even more damage. There we go. Jeez. Okay, we changed the wrong orbs, but I guess I can't complain because at least there's no bombs that we got to deal with. There we go. This one got the crit on the active. Okay, so now we need to play this outright. Obviously they aren't buffed up yet, but okay. So links wise, I guess it would be links wise it would be best to put them in the middle, but I think that's kind of a big risk. I think it's a big risk putting them there. So we're going to do this. Is that really the best we're going to get? All right, we're going to have to take it. Okay, we're going to have to hope that super isn't here. All right, and then we're going to have to grab that. Okay, there we go. Guaranteed dodge. And there goes one super that we dodged. Perfect. And we get 104 million on this second one. That's what you love to see. Jeez, the crits, man. The crits. There it is on the 12 key. On the second 12 key, yes. All right, 70 mil. All right, let's get another crit. Okay. We got 80 mil on the Tech Gohan. Now, what would be nice is if we could have get his active skill, right? If we could get an active skill turn, because we do have a movie Goku kid. Well, actually, I don't think Kid Goku counts for a movie Goku for him, unfortunately, because it's a youth go. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, well, actually, it's turn one, or it's still their second appearance, so they haven't gotten buffed. Yes, double digits. All right. Okay, you know that AGL Gohan active really helped. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so now we just need to dodge the attacks here with the Goten and Trunks. I mean, we're doing good damage here. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. All right. Oh, double digit tanking. Okay, so it helped them too. Okay, but now things are scary. Um, because now they are 300% buffed up, right? How do we do this? 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 We grab this, yes? Yeah, okay, let's grab that. All right, we'll grab, so they heal up pretty good. Let's grab that. And then, oh, really? Oh, did we mess that up? We messed that up. Okay, hang on. All right, so we reset here, and we just grabbed a different Path of Orbs, so that way we can open that up for Path to Power Kid Goku. Oh, really? Okay, dodge, yes. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, yes. Oh, man, that was scary. Okay, 160 mil, look at that. I don't think we've ever really had a chance to do multiple turns with these guys. Look at that. 90 mil. Oh, man, if that would crit, that would be the end. Okay, 113 mil crit. Yes. One more. Yes, 118. Okay. Ooh, little bit scary there. Okay, so glad we didn't put the Fizz Brats in front, even though they would have had a decent dodge chance, right? I think they would have had, I think, fully built. We had them fully built up, so 80% dodge, I think they have. So it's a little bit of, actually, it might have been fine to put them down. Honestly, I don't know. It worked out. That's what matters. It worked. I don't think they would have survived if we missed, though, like how those guys would have. So I guess we should take that. So there you have it, folks. There is Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 down with the youth team. I got to say, I've been saying this all year long, but I love how many different good teams there are that we can use, right? Where one team struggles, another team can step in. I bet not many people thought to think, right? Because I know like Gogeta's team struggles a little bit, and even the Blues team can struggle a little bit with this fight if it drags past turn 3. But I bet not many people thought to come back and look at the Youth Hybrids team, which actually, as you can see here, did pretty well in the fight, barring a few missed crits. They did pretty well, and honestly, for a first clear, no item run, I love it. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what team did you use to do your first clear of the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. I like this stage. Definitely going to have to add it into our grand tours for the other characters from this point forward, but I definitely think it's a little more of a fair challenge than Bio Broly and the Cell Max. It's a decent challenge. It's a proper challenge, but it's not unfair like Cell Max is, which I think is really, really, that's nice. That's what you want in a fight. So, but let us know what team you use to clear the stage, since there is no missions. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.